Welcome back to Ruckus Blocks. So, I found something interesting today. I found that you can get observation Haki, which you can see people when they're behind, they're trying to hide or whatever. You can see that, and you can see their level and all kinds of other stuff. But you gotta do a few things. And you gotta start out here at the jungle. There is a few buttons, and this is the first requirement. You see this one that's lit up? I lit them all up already, just so you could see that they were what they are. But you gotta jump on all these buttons. I believe there's 5. So you gotta find them around here, and that is the first one. That's the most obvious. There's one right here on a tree. Again, they're all lit up green. I lit them up just so you could see. And we're just going to go ahead and light all these up. We're going to show you exactly where all of them are, so that way you can, because you have to finish the puzzle. It's all a puzzle. You have to defeat this guy called Shanks. There's another one right there. I don't know if you saw it behind that bush. You got to defeat this guy named Shanks. He goes by the Saber expert on here, and you got to kill him once. You got to do it at least one time, or you can't get observation. That's what I understand. That's what I understand anyway. And I think you got to be level 300. There's one here when you go to across to where the Gorilla King is. You remember that guy, how annoying he was in the beginning. But there's on that tree. There's one right here. And you just got to light all these things up. And when you do that, you will unlock a secret compartment where the quest giver is on this island. The person who, that tells you who you're fighting and stuff over here. And when you go back inside this area, walk down, there's going to be a little spot that opens, a little trap door. Boom. You jump down the trap door, and you're going to, of course, collect some money, but you're going to see a poem and a torch. And I don't know if you have to walk up to it, but I'm that type that I got to walk up to everything just to make sure. But when you walk up, you get the torch. The torch is now in your inventory. So, you can always, just to make sure, you just go ahead and check your inventory. It's there. And what you got to do once you receive that is you have to go to the desert island. And the desert island is another super, super boring island to fight NPCs on. That's why I didn't really cover it, because it was nothing special at the time. As far as I knew, I mean, like I said, I'm kind of a noob, so I'm learning this stuff as I go along. But you gotta take this torch, and you gotta fly your butt all the way to the desert. Now, I'm not speeding this up really, because I want you to see where this is at, because I'm super noob. The map makes no sense to me. I suck. But you can see the little point there all the way in the distance, right to the right of that fountain, right in the middle of the fountain and Middletown. See that? There's a little point over there. So we're going to fly and travel all the way over there, and we're going to finish the rest of this puzzle. So again, first things first, light up all those buttons. There's 5. You can rewatch this if you want to see where they all are. They're all lit green. Bright green, and you open that trap door, go down, see the poem, see the torch. I don't know if you have to walk up to it. I'm just noob, and I do that just to make sure I acquire it. But again, after that, head to the desert with that torch. Green buttons, torch, desert. And so when you get here to the desert, you're going to look for a building. See, the torch is in my inventory. We're good. We are good. So you're going to want, after this, not to spawn a tree. It's I don't know. I love soul fruit, but sometimes I just be spawning stuff. So, once you're in here, you're looking for a building. And it's none of these. It's actually this one to the left of the pyramid. That's all crashed up and, overtaken by the sand and whatever. So you're going to want to go inside here. This door, you can walk right through. Doesn't look like you can, but you can. And once you get in here, you walk down. And there's a door. And you can't get through it. You can't break it. You can't do anything. And that's what your torch is for. So you use the torch, and you light it on fire. Boom, on fire. And once this thing is on fire, it disappears. You can walk in, and you got another poem. Now, if I can just... Alright, well, I got too much company in here, and it's a little crowded, I can't see, so... Oh, there you go. There's your little poem. You guys can read it. I just wanted to show you the poem, but you got to pick up this cup. And now you have the cup in your inventory just like you had the torch. You get out of this little building. It's hot, sandy. We don't want none of this. We want to get out of here. I don't even want to remember this place. It was so boring. So, you get out of here, and you want to take this cup over to the frozen village. And now, the frozen island I liked because it had a boss. There's something about having a boss that you can fight that makes everything worth it for me. I enjoy it a lot. So, you go ahead and take this all the way over there. This is where you insert that meme where it says 2,000 years later. I'm just a little too lazy to edit that in there. So, yeah. So you take this torch, you head over to the frozen village, which is, you can see the sky island over there, and the jungle, the trees on the left, and then the Colosseum right there. And a little bit to the right is another little ridge, mesa kind of thing that you can see is the frozen island. So when you get over here, if you remember where we went to get the enhancement for our Buso Haki, where it's covering our hands in that black coating, you're going to go back in there. So you're going back into this cave. And you can see the shop over there that we were at. And you see that little icicle hanging down, or whatever that is, and it's dripping. That is where you take the cup. And now the cup has liquid in it. See this? Oh, boom. So we got liquid in the cup. Now we are good to go. And so you're going to stay on this island, and you make your way to the top. And in one of these houses is a sick man. That's literally his name, Sick Man. So, there he is, Sick Man. So you're going to give him this cup, and this cup's going to heal whatever he's going through. He's cured now. He's good. And he's telling you his son will reward you. Now, in the pirate village, there is a guy. The pirate village is where we fought that boss Bobby. They got like pirates. The next NPCs are brutes, and then you got Bobby as the boss. Well, that's also the place where you can get like the triple katana. It's not the true triple katana, but it's a triple katana, and just the iron mace and stuff like that. But in that island, there is a guy there that calls himself the Rich Man. And when you talk to him, if you haven't completed this puzzle up to this point, he basically just tells you to go away. He's just like dots, and then you're like, "What's up, bro?" And then he's like, "Yeah, go away." Super jerk. But after you help that sick man, which is his father, you make your way over to the pirate island. And again, I'm terrible with the map, so I always have to look for like landmarks and things like that. I can't remember if it's over this way or if I have to turn back around. I probably have to turn back around. I'm terrible with this. So that is the way we just came, I think. That is not it. So we're gonna go back this way. What we're looking for on the ridge. Again, I'm so terrible with the map. I couldn't guide you with the map if even my life depended on it. But as you're flying, you're gonna look along the horizon, and if you see a flag, there it is to the right. See where Middletown is? We're about to fly over Middletown, and then to the right, over in the horizon, you can see a flag that's raised in the air. You want to go over there. That is Pirate Island. That's Buggy Island, where Bobby is, where the pirates and the brutes are, and where the rich man is. And so, again, we've just cured his father from being sick. He's no longer throwing up. He's no longer the guy's good now. He's good. You gave him the best medicine you could possibly give him, and now he's chill. So that's good. So, you want to go over to the left side of this island where that rich man is. He's the one that was kind of a jerk and just said go away. But now we know he was upset because his father was sick. So you're going to talk to this guy. And he's going to give you a whole different dialogue now. So first the dots like he did before, and then he tells you thank you for helping the father. Mob leader stolen all his money. Please find and take him down as soon as possible, and then he will reward you for your kindness. And also, while you're here, just so you know, see where this tree is right here across from the rich man? There's a shop in there, and there's a guy that teaches you how to do dark step. And I don't particularly want dark step. It's cool, but that's not really the one that I want. I'm kind of like looking over all the fighting styles to decide what I want. So, anyways, that was just a little quick note I wanted to show you, now since we happen to be there. But now we're going to take off. We're going to go find the mob leader. And the mob leader, from what I looked up, is in a little tiny island. A little tiny island. So hopefully we can find it, because, again, I suck at this direction stuff. But, oh, look, right there. See where the volcano is for magma? Well, as you're heading in that direction, the island is literally right across from the buggy island, and in between that and the magma island as you're headed towards magma. So this gotta be it. I've not seen any other islands around, so this has to be it. So, oh, I'm in the back. I need to go the other way. So, but yes, this is the area where you want to be, because this has the mob boss leader, and he stole that dude's money, and we're gonna help that guy. So yeah, what's up, dude? And we're just gonna kick his butt. We're gonna wreck this dude because, he only wishes he could be at the level that we are of power, and he's very angry about it, so he's gonna chase us around and get killed by a flower, or at least get a little bit killed by a flower. Now he's murked. He's gone. It says talk to the rich man. So that's how you know you did the right thing. You killed the right NPC. And you're headed back. We're going to go back. We're going to go back to Buggy. You can see the flag there again, so you know where to go. But we're going back to Buggy Island, and we're going to talk to this guy. And we're going to see what he lets us do now. Or what he's going to give us. He said a reward. So I'm looking forward to a reward. And no cap, if it's something dumb, I'm going to be very upset. I'm just kidding. I know what it is. I looked this stuff up beforehand, so I knew what I was getting into, and I knew exactly where to go. So that way, I didn't look terrible trying to explain this stuff. Maybe I still do. I don't know. But we go talk to this dude again, and apparently he's got some epic reward for us, and let's see what it is. So I keep spawning flowers, man. I don't know why. Thank you for getting my money back. You can keep this ancient relic as a reward. So in inventory, we got a relic. And the relic looks like this. Sweet. And now, when you get this relic, what you're going to do after that is you're going to fly back to the jungle where we started the puzzle. Remember with the green buttons that we had to light up? We're headed back there. And when we get there, there is a certain spot that you have to put the relic at to unlock the opening to the Saber expert / Shanks. That's his name, Shanks. And again, in order to... This is part of the puzzle and quest in order to get observation Haki. If you try to get observation Haki before doing any of this, they're just going to call you a weakling and tell you to get lost at the NPC at the Sky Island. Will tell you to get lost. So you got to do this. And so we just have to look for the little spot where you got to put this relic. I'm a noob, so... And, oh, look, there's a little opening there. So, and it's shaped just like the relic. So, I think this might be where it goes. Just saying. Just saying. Boom. Opened. And now, see, I'm in a public server, so there's like a gazillion people that are in here anyway. Well, this is not a public. This is my private one. And since it is private, this boss has not spawned yet. I was about to blame everything on somebody else. Look at that. I'm terrible. But this is where he would be. This is where that boss would be. And you got to kill him once, at least once, in order to qualify to go and get your observation Haki. So what I'll do is I'll jump into a public server, and hopefully he will have already spawned, and then I'll kill him, and we'll see if I can obtain the observation Haki after that. But again, you got to do this. If you don't do this, you're not getting that Haki, and the Haki is super important. It's a very important part of the game. Everything I've read tells me that. So make sure you do this puzzle. It's super easy, you know. Maybe I'm making it more complicated than it is because I'm a noob, but maybe, I don't know. But it is important. You got to do it. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Come back for the next part where we actually get the observation Haki. Peace!